Trial of former Sheriff Joe Arpaio is underway right now. He's in federal court in downtown Phoenix defending himself against a contempt of court charge. Ryan Harris spent the morning in the courtroom and joins us live. Ryan.
Hey, yeah, and a really interesting first few hours in this case, in this trial. Lots of procedural stuff to start, but once we got to opening statements, both sides came out swinging, leaving the judge with a whole lot of questions that she will have to sort through here in the coming days. This trial is slated for 8 days. Let's take a look at Joe Arpaio walking into court this morning, commenting not at all other than to tell the media that he misses us. In opening statements, the prosecution, the U.S. government in this case, laid out its case against the former sheriff. They used direct quotes Arpaio made publicly to try and paint a picture of a man who knowingly violated a judge's order to stop enforcing federal immigration laws. They insist that over the course of 18 months after the order that at least 171 people were illegally detained and turned over to ICE. The defense on the other side explains in their opening statement that Arpaio never admitted guilt and that these were legal detentions after legal traffic stops for police interactions, and they're going to continue to insist that the sheriff never thought he was actually violating the judge's order. A former attorney for the sheriff's office, Timothy Casey, was the prosecution's first witness. I was able to sit in on that a little bit today. The prosecution basically trying to paint a picture of Mr. Casey having these conversations with Sheriff Joe Arpaio, telling him and warning him what the consequence would be if you were to continue these immigration saturation raids. The sheriff, according to Casey, acknowledged that that would be an issue and said that he indeed stopped the saturations. Casey came back and said he learned that Arpaio was essentially lying to him, that he was continuing these raids against his advice to him. One more note here, perhaps the biggest surprise in court today, a former deputy, MCSO deputy chief to Arpaio, Jack McIntyre. The defense revealed early on this morning that Jack McIntyre, a witness in this case, passed away this week. Everybody kind of whispering and gasping at that, including the judge. She was confused to that, too. So, an exciting first day. Reporter Donna Rossi is inside. She will get the crosstalk and the additional questions coming to Mr. Casey later on today. But for now, just a whole lot of questions that she'll have to answer. Primarily, did Sheriff Joe Arpaio deliberately disobey a judge's order back in 2012 when that judge asked him to stop enforcing federal immigration laws? Yetta?
Oh, a lot going on day one. Ryan, thank you.